Hello, 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 hello. Hey, forgot to turn his hacks on. How are you all? What's going on? We're waiting, bro. Come on, it's alright. I've got a starting soon screen. You know, people's going to complain if I start making transfers straight away, aren't they? We haven't really got a problem. I'll go through what's happened in a second. I'm a bit of a noob. Considering I do tip videos, I've kind of messed something up. Yeah, as Eclipse has just put, obviously we released everybody in the team. So we're getting little things like this, where these guys was awful last season, and they're showing us 5 stars, so nobody wants to join me. So last night I thought after the stream finished, I thought I'd do some team reports across the world, just to see if we get anything from like Real Madrid. Obviously I didn't save it; I just turned it off after I did it. So I did like some team reports on like Liverpool, stuff like that. Every single player was coming back 5 star, even though they're not 5 star. So obviously going to be difficult, but we need to get some players in first, basically, before we can start looking for our own players. Because at the minute our team is really bad, like extremely bad. So that's what I mean by we've messed up. We shouldn't have released our first team. Like the only players that was in the first team was Morbeck and Wallison. The rest was all backup players, so we kind of messed up a little bit. But yeah, like Monk said, it's more of a challenge. Firstly, hello to everybody. How are you all doing? It's very hot today. Yeah, we're gonna look through the attributes, and of course the reports will kind of help as well. So if anything, you hacked it to make it even more difficult for yourself. Just sign those great players. First things first, we need to do the friendlies. I forgot to do that last night. We are on the 1st of July. So we have got the friendlies coming up. If you missed it yesterday as well, I've just posted on Twitter the season preview. So you can see the season preview. We're predicted to finish 16th with our current players. And according to this, we've got 3 5-star players. But if you actually go into their guys' profiles, you can kind of see. I mean, this guy's operating at this level, but he's not 5-star, you know what I'm saying? We probably need to look at our assignments in more depth as well. There wasn't really anybody there who I kind of wanted to take. Most of them's accepting new contracts now, so we'll redo them. Cause we've got a few more scouts as well, so we can do that. Did I ask for my scouting range? I think I did, right? Let's try it again. This would be amazing if they say yes. Please say yes. I would love to go to Africa. It's not going to happen. They ain't going to do it until we get to the top league. That's a shame. But yeah, today's stream is literally... We'll try for a senior affiliate again, just in case. We never seem to get anything back from that, though. So yeah, in today's stream, maybe we should ask for an affiliate as well. Oh, okay, they won't do that because of the financial situation. Got 1.1 million in the bank. You need to sign side to someone you know is better than your squad. Yeah, what we'll do. So when this happens, what we tend to do is we tend to bring a lot of players on loan. Because there's no kind of loan rules, we can just bring these players in, and that will help to start with. But we'll have to do it in stages where we'll bring probably 6 or 7 loans in. And then we'll start looking for players. We'll do team reports again. So it's going to be a lot of kind of repetitiveness in terms of team reports. We're going to have to do it because we've messed up. And then we'll start actually looking for some players. We're probably not going to look for free transfers until we get about 10 to 11 loans in. Yeah, even several 1-month loans will help. So let's have a look what's out there. I mean, if, like I say, the loans, we can just put the loans in the B team if we're not going to use them. So that's not an issue, and then they'll just get recalled by their club eventually anyway. So yeah, let me just start by doing the friendlies because we do need to make a bit of money. There's not a massive amount of money we can get in this league. So these kind of friendlies against the big teams are important if we can get them. Let's see what we can do. So Porto, let's go Porto, Benfica and Sporting, the top 3 in the league. They will fill out our stadium. It'll be on TV and we'll get a bit of money. If we could do like 4 or 5 of them, that would be amazing. I know it's a lot of games, but we kind of need the money. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see if Porto, Benfica. We're gonna do the same ones all the way through, and Sporting. If we could do it once more the week after, let's have a look. So league. Maybe here. I don't think we'll be able to do it here actually. We can only have. Maybe because we'll get Porto. In fact, what we'll do here, we'll do Porto, Benfica again. And we'll have to do a smaller rep team, I think. Maybe we could do like a foreign club if they'll accept. Like maybe Newcastle. Let's see if Newcastle accept. So we're gonna start by doing obviously the friendlies. One more would be amazing. Sporting now, there's no big clubs now. Can we maybe do like? No, I think that we'll leave it at that, and then we'll do some multiple friendly matches between like all of them. Them three. We'll play against nearby teams, or we can play our affiliates actually. No, let's go nearby teams. I want to play Nacional in a friendly. They've just made it to the Premier League. How is everybody anyway? How are you all doing? It's a little bit too warm today, boys, in the UK. I don't know if it's warm where everybody else is, but it's horrible here. Not good. We've got a lot of friendlies, as you can see. How you doing, Tuopi? Tuopi's doing fine, of course. Right. So, yeah, today's stream is going to be signing players. We'll try and start the season, of course, but it's going to be, we've got to build a whole new team. So I'm excited. We've got to build a whole new staff team as well. So there's lots and lots to do. We've got no assignments. We've not really got anyone we're looking at in the shortlist. So yeah, we've got a lot to do, man. So I mean, we're obviously going to start by getting players in Portugal first. So let's go season preview. So let's get some team reports in first and foremost. We're gonna do 5 at a time. We will do the rest of the world as well, see if there's anyone from like Real Madrid and stuff eventually. I don't think there will be. I mean, there was a few players popping up last night from Liverpool and stuff, but there wasn't anything special. And I couldn't really judge it on the star ratings because there was like, everyone was coming up 5-star. You'll see what I mean in a second. So we're just going to have to bring a lot of players in. And then if we decide to play them, we play them. If not, we'll just put them in the B team. I don't think there's any limits on loans. I really hope there isn't. But we need to get some loans in before we can look for any players because no one wants to join because our team is so poor. How did he break the star ratings then? Because we released everybody, so all these players are really extremely poor, and the quality has gone down because no one wants to join us. Vish, how you doing, man? So that's that. Let's get some team reports in. Like I say, we've not really got anything to do yet. Right, the friendly competitions have been accepted, so you can see our friendlies. We've got a lot of friendlies, man. We played Porto, Benfica, and Sporting a hell of a lot this season in friendlies. Starting from like 2 days time. But we're gonna take it nice and slow in pre-season. We've got a long time to go yet. We've got a lot, we've got a lot of money to spend, I guess. We've got about 32k in the wage budget to get through. So we've got plenty of time. So here we go. So Benfica, Sporting, Porto, and Braga and Guimarães have come through. We've got a new youth sponsorship deal for 20k. Yeah, this is the problem, boys. Oh, dear me. I mean, Bruno Paz is there, to be fair. So I think we're going to need to... I mean, everyone looks amazing, but trust me, they're not that good. Because we've got no players. There's actually a 100 rated player there. But yeah, let's have a look through them. Because literally everyone that's come up is pretty much like... Apart from this guy, who I'm assuming is terrible. Yeah. But let's go through them all. We need to bring anyone in any roles that we play. We did get promoted, yes. So you've got an advanced playmaker here. I mean, in all fairness, he looks pretty decent. I think we looked at this guy before. Has anyone heard of Miguel Ricino? We're going to have to look at the reports of all the players because it doesn't say what... he's operating... So see, that's the problem. Like, this guy is only operating at the level... Like, he's not a leading player or anything like that. So we're going to have to bring a lot of loans in. And hopefully, I mean, 520, we're going to have to pay it. I mean, I'm assuming this guy would be in the first team anyway. But let's bring this guy in. Matthias Lewis is in I mean, he could play as an inside forward, I guess. Again, his stats aren't amazing. He's on 1.8k a week. How much do they want for him? It's a bit too much. I've heard of this guy. Yeah, I'm going to bring this guy, and I've heard of this guy. He's on 1.3k a week. Let's bring this guy in. They want £650 a week. Okay, we're gonna have to do this for the time being. Bruno Paz was really good last season, so we're gonna bring him in as kind of a box to box. His finishing is quite poor though. But let's bring Bruno Paz in. They don't want anything for him. We need to obviously bring in some free transfers as well. That guy is not an inside forward. Ball playing defender, Edmund Tapsoba. His acceleration, his pace is bad, but I'm just going to get a centre back in for the time being. They want £600 a week. We're going to have to do that. I mean, that price is kind of cheap, I guess. João Victor. Nah. I'm only going to bring players in my roles, of course. Inside forwards. Yeah, another inside forward here. Let's see if this guy... He's only on £300 a week. Let's bring him in. He's being bidded for at the minute. Diogo Ferreira is a winger. It's funny how at the end of last season they said they wanted Bruno Paz to play with better quality players, and now they accept it. Yeah, it happens a lot of time, to be fair. I think it's because you've got the new league. That's the main thing. These are getting a bit poor now. Nuno Moreira. João Oliveira. We've already bought one left back in. Diego Souza, we could do with a keeper. Unbelievable, Jeff. Let's just bring him in so we can kind of fill the team out, I guess, at the moment. We are going to do this again very shortly once all these players come in. Vinícius Ferreira. Yeah, let's bring that guy in. At least there's a few natural inside forwards. That's the good sign. Brandao was with us last season. I'm not going to go with him because he's on. Yeah. Right, that's fine with that one. We can't start looking for players until we bring some players in. We need to get these loans in first before we even think about looking at free transfers. So it's my fault. I kind of messed this up. I've only got myself to blame. We're going to cancel these because we've got plenty of friendlies. So the sellout's expected for the sporting match. I'm going to get destroyed by these teams, yeah. Right, I've got a few more that's come through. Rio Ave, Maritimo, Portimonense, whatever they're called, Morenzi. Oh, this is going to take us ages, man. They're not even that good. I mean, for the fact he's an attacking midfielder, he's alright, to be fair. We are going to bring him in. We're going to try and fill out, kind of all of the pitch for the time being. Obviously, next season, most of these will go in... I don't know, actually. It's a bit tricky at the minute. Because we messed up so much, I do want to bring my own players in. Andre Tellez. Good box-to-box. He's alright, but I've got Paz, to be honest. We wanted 85 reports. I just came here. How does he get so many players in the scout report? Team reports. I'm going to go through it in a second again. Estrella. Most of these might not even join me. That's why I'm just bidding for them at the moment. They're all being bidded for by other clubs, so I'm assuming we're not going to get half of them. I like his stats. I'm not going to bring this guy in as well. £250 a week. Right, that should be enough. Yeah, that should definitely be enough now, I think, to see us through. Bolton is finished, Luke. Yes, I did want 85. Brett, how you doing, man? Brett, we made a big mistake. We released all the players. We've got like 4 or 5 players in the team. So nobody wants to join me at the moment. So everyone's coming up as like 5-star players. It's my fault, like I said. There's not much I can do. We're going to get destroyed by Sport. And I've got 5 players in the team, I think. So I can't even look for free transfers in the minute because no one wants to join me because I've got no good players here. I don't know how we drew. Sporting just can't beat us. I can't go for Gronley because we haven't got the money. They want like 2.2 million, I think. Did I not say I wanted to go with Guegon? Go for Guegon, sorry. I mean, if these guys don't join me, I'm in a little bit of a pickle. Everyone's like 4.5 star, man. Right, okay, what we're going to do... We're going to wait for these... I'm sure I said I wanted to go for Guagon. Parfait Guagon. How much is it going to cost me? 220k. Yeah, I still really can't afford it. And I don't really need to do that this season. Saw that on Twitter. Had that also in Portugal with scouting. Can't really see how good people are. Most annoying thing. Yeah, we can't, like I say, we can't look for players at the minute until we get these guys in. Luckily, we've got plenty of time until the start of the season. Oh, he's the guy that... I don't know who that is. Did we go... No, I don't know who that is. But we've just lost someone, apparently. Oh, he's leaving Madeira. Okay. So I've just lost another one, actually. Yeah, Guagon we're going to go for once we've got a little bit of a transfer budget. He's my first player I'm going to go for. We've got Porto now. I wonder if we can beat Porto. Oh, I lost 2-1. Right, the final ones are in. Yeah, okay, so... It's really annoying because I can't do anything at the moment. I need some guys to come into the team before I do anything. And so the only thing I can do is continue. I should be looking for players at this point. But we just can't. There's like nobody popping up because they're so poor, the players in the filters. I'm just hoping we can get some players. So we've already lost one player. This could go horribly wrong, by the way. Right, Luis Enrique joins. That's good news. So he comes in on loan. Right, let's just get some players in, and then we'll start looking for some more. We need to do. We're going to do team reports of every single club in that list that we can do. Back to Bolton then. So we just signed Luis Enrique, and it's saying that it's 5-star. Oh my lord! I mean, it's a good player for most. I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad. But really, we know the 5-star players are good enough for this league. Why aren't signing free agents? Because we released all of our players, so nobody's interested in joining me. I need to increase the rep by bringing loan players in. If I try and look for free transfers now, as an example, let me just ask the director for a free transfer of a striker. The players are... I mean, he's alright, to be fair, but most of them are terrible. There's a few good players. There's a guy called Pikachu. So yeah, let me just get the loans in first, and then we'll do team reports again. Right, Souza joins. Diogo Souza's in. We'll be looking for free transfers in a second. Don't worry. Sign Pikachu. We'll start getting some trials in. Use the transfer list interested option and offer to trials just how they are and sign them. I mean, we're doing team reports. So, I mean, that guy's not even 5-star now. He's only 4. So it's working. It's definitely working. Just need to get a few more loans in. Pikachu, I choose you whenever you're selected. Amazing. Yeah. Ryan, what's going on? We're getting a few free agent offers in now, so that wasn't happening before. Right, Vincius Ferreira joins as well. Hopefully we can get most of... We got promoted last season, Glory. Yeah, we're in the 2nd tier now. But yeah, we're going to be going for free transfers in a minute. I just need to get these loans in first before we do that. So what we're going to do, we're going to do it in stages. Yes, Vish, you do. So we're going to do it in stages. We're going to do... This stage is going to be the main few loans coming in. The 2nd stage is going to be trials. And in fact, the 1st stage is going to be team reports again. The 2nd stage is going to be trials. And then we're going to do free trials again. Right, so this is good news. So Thierry Correa joins. Bruno Paz is back. And Tabosa joins as well. So good news. How many more is there now? 3 games. Yeah, it's a league. That's why. And Leandro Alves joins as well. We have had to spend a little bit of money to get these in. But I mean, some of them look alright, to be fair. These might be the only loans we need to bring in. But we're going to look abroad for loans as well. So that's all the loans in. So Moisano, who was 5-star, is now 3.5. So we've got a base of a team. I know there's a lot of loans there. You don't get more if it's a cup. No, you get more if it's a league. So the base of the team is there. We've still got a lot of work to do. But now we're going to do... Now there's a few more better players in. What we're going to do is we're going to do team reports from the world. So we're going to see if we can bring any players in from teams like Liverpool, Real Madrid. We're going to do all of them. Barcelona. Chances are we probably won't be able to, but there might be a few pop up. Like a few 18-year-olds and stuff like that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can do Gremio. Oh, hang on a minute. Did our scouting range get increased? I need to check. Because how come I can scout Gremio? I thought we only had Europe. I think our scouting range has been increased. Let's have a look though. Corinthians, let's do Marseille as well. Like, Ajax is so far down. They might have a few players for us. 2, 3. Let's do Sporting as well again. Spartak. Atalanta. Torino. Betis. Most of these lower teams will kind of want money for the players. We'll say that. So is Portugal right now. See, I can't scout Club America, so I think we can scout in Brazil, you know? It was rejected indeed, but I'm just confused how we can't scout Club America in Mexico, but we can scout Brazil. I need to check my assignments. 1 sec. Let's do that while we're here.
Unbelievable, Jeff.
Let's clear them. Kaka. Clear them for the time being. So last season we couldn't do Europe. Yeah, I can still only do Europe, but for some reason I can. Yeah, for some reason I can. So what we're gonna do with this? We're gonna do Europe, end of contract, potential, star, age of 21, ongoing. Send Nuno Gomez out in Europe. You know what? We haven't really so we haven't really got the money. What I'm thinking here, yeah, at the minute we haven't really got money to be buying players. So I might just do the regions. I think Central Europe. Yeah, because we found this is how we found Milanadov. And we're not in a position if we get. There's no point doing it if we can't buy the players, I guess, at the moment. So we're just gonna do a few end of contracts. For potential, age 21, star, ongoing, Eastern Europe. So he's in Central Europe. We'll send him to Eastern Europe. Let's do end of contract, Scandinavia, potential star, age of 21. Because yeah, this is the way we found Melanidov. So let's do South Europe. Potential star. Age 21. Ongoing. Pedrosa, Gengini, South Europe. And final one, let's do UK and Ireland. Potential star. Age 20. So this means only star based on your team, by the way. So it doesn't mean we're not going to find the players. So as a little example to try and explain it to you, someone in the championship might come up whose contract's expiring, who is a star player for our team and is interested. That's the best way to give you an example. I just realised that was set to transfer. Let's go end of contract. I just want to see end of contract players, especially with the regions coming through last season. You start to get kind of end of contract good players, but I'm still waiting to do Africa. We're not going to be able to do that until we go up. Right, they was all set, so that's that done. Right, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to look for some players. Every single position we're going to do, get some trials in. We're going to start with the best, probably 2 or 3 of each position, based on attributes. So this is my filters. They're all available on FM Scout's website. This is how I find my players. I'll show you exactly what I do. So let's go from the back. Let's go sweeper, keeper, defend first. I always change this to partially as well, just so it brings a few more players up. We'll go contract expired. And then literally just bring it down a little bit. We might not be able to get the best. I've got no package. That doesn't help as well. Make sure you've got a package. We'll do the world. It's going to lag now, of course. But we can do a world package, which is good. But it does get laggy if you've got 400,000 players loaded. Miles, what's going on? Cake, how you doing? So, as an example, you've got a guy here, Daniel Cardelli. Oh, you've got a few players popping up. It's going to lag because there's so many players loaded. So, we're going to get both of these guys in on trial. That guy must have his contract's expired, Rafael Garcia. I'm going to scout, but I'm going to, trial both of them. We'll start with because we still want to bring loans in. We'll start with the best players possible, and then we'll do it all again. So, it's going to be a lot of scouting this stream. So ball playing defender. Let's go wing backs first. The wing back support. How do you increase player determination? Mentoring. Right, let's have a look on. Let's do the left hand side first. It's so laggy, by the way. And we know you hate scouting. No, mate, scouting's my favourite part. You know that. What time do you usually stream? I'm living in Mexico and I want to watch the stream. So this is the usual time. So it's 4:30 PM at the minute in the UK. I don't know what time it is in Mexico. So we've got 1 player, or 4 players actually. Tell me if you do recognise it. Oh no, we haven't put contract. I'm going to say. I'm probably going to need to go down 1 more. Yeah, it's a very long process. There's a few players popped up. 5 players, in fact. 8 players. We aren't going to go for like a really old team either. So we are going to bring, maybe these 4 in. We can only have like 30 trials at one time, so. Then we're going to look for the right back. But yeah, tell me if you recognise any people. It's great. People all over the world watch this when you're streaming. It's crazy, right? Like for me, I don't really recognise any of these. I don't know if you guys do. We're just going to get them in for the time being. Right, that's that done. Now, ball playing defenders, hardest one to find. Yeah, your link should be okay, Miles. I don't recognise any of these right now. Uros, what's going on? How you doing, man? Right, expired, partially, ball playing defender. Right, please give me something good. Right, nothing on the first one. Miles, did you see the mistake I did, by the way? I released almost everybody in the first team, which means that nobody was interested in joining us. So I've just had to bring some loans in, and they was all 5 stars, so we had to look through so many 5-star loans. We're going to bring these 2 guys in for the time being. Right, let's do DLP. Yeah, I made the rookie error of yeah, the rookie error of releasing half of your team. I did that before as well. Yeah, it's my bad. Like, you have to kind of, if you ever do that, a little tip is do it in stages. So do your team reports, bring in probably 5 to 6 to 7, like 5-star, because obviously most players are going to come up as 5-star. So do like 5 to 7 loans. Bring them in straight away, and more players should pop up once you obviously start building the team. The reason the players don't want to join is because 1, that you predicted low down in the season preview, and 2, you haven't got a team. Right, there's a big difference between yeah, there's a huge difference there. Danny Backer, I keep seeing Danny Backer on loads of saves. Oh no, I haven't put end of contract, have I? Oh, I have put end of contract. Oh, there's a few players here whose contracts expired. I'm not going to look through them because is anyone else I recognise? Like, these probably won't join because they're at clubs and the clubs won't accept them. So we need to actually scout them once we get the message that they won't join. Just seeing if I recognise. With that Vargas popped up at Sully Montari, I'm definitely scouting Sully Montari. Okay, let's go with that. Maybe get that guy as well. Right, let's offer trial. But like I say, these guys, they won't accept the trials. So we'll what we'll do, we'll get the scout reports in. Why do you have so many players to look at already? I'm in the Vanarama South. I can barely find any players in my scouting tab. Probably because I'm in a completely different league to you. Let's go box to box. To be honest, the National South is nowhere near the level of this. Like, this level is so much higher than the National South. The Portuguese second tier, I'm going to say, is probably League 1 level, I guess. Would you say so? Shamir, what's going on? I reckon that Portuguese second tier, stats-wise of players anyway, is roughly around League 2, League 1 standard in England, maybe. Don't know if you guys agree with me on that. Now, there are some good players. What does trials do? It just brings them into the team so you can see the scout report within like the next day rather than waiting a week time. Just watch, you'll see what happens. Right, where's all these players? We're on box to box. It's always box to box is always difficult to find. We are on partially, right? We are. The player level is close. Don't understand. There we go. Jesus, we'll probably get a few more loaded up now. Let's just wait a few seconds. Is there only one box to box? Let's bring him in. Offer trial. Right, and then let's do the middle as well. Attacking midfielder, attack. It's really laggy. Like, I have to just bear with it. Partially. Because we've got so many players loaded, it's extremely laggy. But I prefer to have so many players loaded. But we're looking for an attacking midfielder now. I'm here. What did I miss? Not much. We're just looking for players at the moment. We're just getting some trials in first. Right, there's a few players popping up. attacking midfielder. So this guy, oh, I've already gone for him. I was like, what? I was about to say so this guy is who we've just gone for. He must come up as a midfielder as well. But let's bring these two in. We're gonna do this again as well at some point in at some point in this season, in this pre-season. This is the second season, yes. And then inside forwards now, and they're nearly done. We'll continue. We've got all the team reports to come through as well. Inside forward support. My save used to crash because I was loading the entire database. Yeah, sometimes it does. I haven't had it personally, but I've heard people of having that. Expired. It's only because we've got the world package as well. Alright, we're looking for inside forward on the left-hand side first. We should get some players up at 11, surely. Did an RF team leave on free transfer? They did. Sadly, they did, yes. So we've had to do it in stages, ATS. It's been really, really annoying. So the first stage, we had to get team reports in from Portugal. We've then had to bring in 7 to 8 loans just to get our rep a little bit higher. So it's quite annoying that we've had to do that. Let's bring these 3 in. Don't know any of them. Let's try the right hand side. You can't bring any more loans in. I thought you can bring as many loans as you want in Portugal. There's no limit, right? Are you going to try and get free transfers or just loan a bunch of players in? Well, I'm going to do it in stages. So the first stage is going to be the loans, which we just brought in. Let me just do this last one, and I'll show you where we're at to at the moment. So it is a little bit confusing what I'm doing at the minute. I know what I'm doing in my mind. But yeah, I'm trying to explain. I'm assuming a lot of you have got a bit of common sense and you won't release all your players. I'm doing it with loans as well, yes. But I'm just gonna, so we're gonna do both of them 3 times. Does that make sense? I'm gonna do this 3 times. I'm gonna do team reports 3 times. You'll see what I'm doing as I'm going through. It's in my head what I'm doing, so. Right, we're looking for an advanced forward here. Is there any advanced forwards at all? 1 player at 11. Anis and Aquino. 2 players popping up. Oh, Stankov's there, man. Maybe I should bring Stankov back in, you know. Right, okay, so that's that done. So, what we've just done. So, we have bought in 1, 2, 3. We already had Wallison. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 loans. So, at the start of the stream, when we didn't have these 8 loans, Moisano was 5-star. He's obviously dropped down because the players are kind of. I'm sure no, Abru wasn't, but yeah, the players was obviously the team's getting a little bit better. Where was predicted 16th, so we're now 14th. So we're gonna try and get a few more loans in just to keep doing this. We have still got 33k to spend, but let's get these free trials in. We've got team reports coming through as well. We've got the assignment set up. That's unreal. Why can't Sporting beat me, boys? Seriously. Sporting cannot beat me. It's only a friendly, of course. I'm assuming they didn't play a full team. No, they didn't. They had like... I was saying that. Maybe they did. Contra was playing. Sporting really can't handle me, man. That's so funny. Had the same last save, you beat Sporting a lot. I did, yes. I think it was Porto that I couldn't beat. So these are the ones that's been rejected that I need to scout. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a scout report and we're going to add them to the shortlist. Because these are the ones these are the players that are at clubs. And obviously they won't accept a trial. But they are free transfers. So we're going to scout and add to shortlist. So in 1 or 2 days, we should see what these players are. And we can get them on a free transfer. Vaco, what's going on? Get scout report. Add to shortlist. I want to look at Baka though. Baka might be a good player. I'll just automatically put them in the shortlist. Some of them are being scouted and some of them aren't. It's weird. I want to look at this Almora as well. Okay, that's fine. Rudy can piss off. I've still got a lot of players I need to get rid of. What have I missed so far? I mean, we've bought a few loans in to start with. We're just about to get some trials in and see. I'm hoping we get some 4 or 5-star players here. That would be nice. Obviously, we don't know what the stats are yet. We haven't looked at the stats of the players, but you can see we've got a few trials coming in. Sully Montari, one of them. What a guy. So you can see the first 2 are only 2.5. Aguirre is 4-star. 3.5, 4. There's a few 4 stars which we need to look at. Obviously, I don't just go on stars, but stars are nice to see, I guess. That attacking midfielder's 4-star as well. In his prime, Montari. He's already speaking to the press. Was that all of them? So that's all of the trials. So let's have a look. Tell me if you guys think that if there's any players we should look at or sign. So like for example, Alessandro, this right back, 20 years old, 5-star potential. Let's have a look at him, I guess. So Alessandro, previously at Bahia, could be good as a backup at least. He's operating at the level that we play at, so the league that we play at. Do we sign Alessandro? Come on, chat. This is a what's the word I'm looking for? This is a team game. You've got to help me out. Depends what he wants though. He wants first team 1.6k. Oh, can we at least get rotation? That's a little bit too much for my liking. Right, he wants first team, which is fine. But
Unbelievable, Jeff.
I want to try and stay under 1k with players if I can. Like 925, we'll take. It's only a 12-month contract, of course. That's fine. But we'll start redoing them. There's another right back here. It's not as good. Another right back. Again, not as good. I mean, look how many 10s that guy's got. Jesus.
Unbelievable, Jeff.
That's a sweeper keeper. He is natural sweeper keeper at defend. He's operating the league below. I don't really want that. Aguirre I want to look at. So this is a centre back. I like this guy. Yeah, this guy I really like. Uruguayan. Physicals are good. I know he's not as fast. But for a season, he's a leading player for this league. I think we need to bring him in. Let's see what he wants. He's going to want probably too much. 2.9k, Jesus. Yeah, that's yeah, it's way too much. I want to try and keep the budget as low as possible. I don't want to go over the top here. Sully Montari. Should we get a bit of experience in, do you reckon? He wants first team at 34 years old. That's probably going to pass on this guy, to be fair. He's got really good tackling, but his physicals are poor, man. How many goals do you think he'd score? I don't want to spend like 2k on him. Can we lock it? Or let's try rotation. Like let's maybe try like 1.2. It's probably gonna decline this. Yeah, thought so. Vargas is the AMC. Now Vargas could be a very good attacking midfielder. He is 30 years old, so he has got some. He's got maybe a year or two left in him, I guess. But this guy has got great stats. I like his passing, his technique's good, his finishing. He's kind of very all-round player. He's a leading player for this league. He can also drop in at DLP if I need him to. So he can play both. What do you guys think? Mentals are good. Physicals are still good, to be fair. I'm going to bring this guy in. 3.4k though. Oh, why is player so expensive? I mean, I'm assuming this guy will be in the first team. But as a leading player for this league, what am I looking for here? Oh, can you not do relegation release clause? Can we maybe get more than like a year's contract? I was looking for relegation release clause. It was grayed out. Match highest earner. What are you doing, man? 2.6k. That's fine. We'll go with that. So he was good. We've also got Ricardo Delgado, who potentially could play as DLP. I don't like his stats. I'm sorry. This is the guy I was looking at. He's probably going to want a bit too much. Got 16 aggression as well. Yeah, 3.7k. And then Stankov. Do we bring Stankov back for a season? I'm probably going to say no. So yeah, that's the main thing done. So that's the trials done. We brought 1 or 2 players in. Only 2 players. Not amazing. But we are still predicted to finish quite low. Marcinato. Who is that? Oh yeah, this guy. Inside forward, Marcinato. Yeah, he's only leading the league below. The thing is, I've got Morbeck at the moment on that left hand side. He's probably gonna want. He wants backup. He wants 2.1k. Yeah, bit too much for a backup player, I guess, at the minute. Get it down. Now I'm gonna pass on him. Right, the big question. Are we going to get any players available for loan from Liverpool, Real Madrid, Barcelona, Bayern Munich and Juventus? Yes, we are, actually. There's not many, of course, like Portugal, but there is a few players available. I have no idea who these are. These are all kind of really young or very poor. But Andrei Lunin is available. I'm assuming they're going to want way too much money. Oh, they don't want anything for him. Oh, do we bring Lunin in? They don't actually want any money for him. He's on 13k a week as well. I mean, you guys are saying it's good, so I'm going to bring him in, I think. Yeah, end of season. Nice. They've locked in. You can't get rid of the can be record. I had him for Academica in 2nd Division Portugal. He got so good, really. Right, we're going to bring him in then. And there was Taylor Booth. Nah, I don't like him. Okay, so not many, of course, but we're getting somewhere at least. We've got a lot to do yet. Beat Porto 2-1. Lunin is famous in Ukraine. Right, let's see if he joins us though. That's the thing. He might not join. We're gonna have to rely on loans. Like I'm trying my hardest to keep the wage budget as low as possible, and the fact that it's unlimited loans, we're still gonna, of course, need to bring. Oh, I don't think we're gonna get Alessandro. That's a shame. It might cost 0 wages per week, but it's the appearance fee you need to pay. It will crucify your finances. What would the appearance fee be? Why would we need to pay an appearance fee? Would I have to pay this appearance fee? I never knew that was a thing. Why am I such a noob? Surely you don't have to pay the appearance fee. How did I not know that? No wonder I'm fucking all the finances up. I honestly didn't even know that. How did I not know that you have to pay for the bonuses? On your squad list, add that section into your list. It will come up what you're paying out. On where? On this bit? What do I What do you mean? So if I look at these guys, isn't the appearance fee only for Real Madrid games? That's what I thought. Surely you wouldn't pay that. Okay, so maybe you do. Holy fuck, how did I not know that? I've actually just learned something today. So despite Wallison being on loan, we're still paying him 1,200 per appearance fee. Holy fuck. Yeah, okay, so yeah, we're probably not gonna go for Lunnin. Seems like some bullshit to me. If you look at a loan player's contract, there's always one loan contract with what the loaning club pays and the contract between the original club and the player. Yeah, I don't know. Someone's going to have to Google this. Because, Mug, did you know about this? It's a crafty thing that's not added on the loan offer. That's making me think, to be honest. But let me just check, like, Wallison. I mean, he's got the appearance fee in the contract for Sporting. But surely that would come up in this part if you've got him cut. I don't know. I can't see why you would pay a bonus. Like an appearance fee. If he's not playing for that club. I mean, that's always going to come up because that's his appearance fee for his main club, surely. Surely you'd think it would be if it was that. Surely the main club would pay the appearance fee as well. I mean, let's just do it anyway, I guess. %. This is what you're paying. Otherwise, it will be blank. Right, so we've got a few more teams coming in. I don't know if you guys recognize. I mean, they aren't great, as you can see. We're getting a lot of players from City and stuff, but they're really poor. There is a DLP. He's on the transfer list. Yeah, not really anyone there, unfortunately. See finances and the players, then you know. Yeah, but how do you see the finances and the players, though? You can't.
Unbelievable, Jeff.
It just comes under this. Like... See... It would come under bonuses, right? So obviously we gave them 278k for winning the league. So that's... Or 275. But we spent 375 on... 375k on bonuses last season. What other bonus would we get? It's making me think now. I don't know if that's the case. Yeah, it's really made me think. Just Googled it, and everything I've seen, it says you don't pay fees because it counts as first team appearances for parent team. Right, we've got Chavez in the Tassa. I don't know what this is. League Cup maybe. Right, we're still waiting for a few more players. Vargas joins, so the midfielder joins in 2.6k per week. Nice. So we finally bought a new player in. I don't think that we are making a bit of money though. We made about 400k with these friendlies at the moment. Still got a lot of players to bring in, boys. Still so many players. We lost to Benfica. We're still waiting for some more team reports. We're still waiting for Lunin and Alessandro to join. Right, a few more loans come in. Let's see if Troy Parrott comes in, shall we? For Tottenham. I'm doing team reports, so we'll get any players that's available. No Troy Parrott. That's a shame. Julian Schwerman. Not really my style. Brandon Sammy. Very good mental stats. Damn. Might bring this guy in as a backup DLP maybe. I like his mentals. They don't want anything for him. Let's bring him in. There's a first striker. We still haven't got an advanced forward, by the way. Nathan Baxter at Chelsea, but the rest are really poor. Okay, we're still waiting for a few more. Right, Lunin joins. Because surely it will come up under the bonuses right here. What about Gronley? I can't, they want like 2 million for him. I love your friendly league tip. I started the network saving my mate. I was academica in Portugal. And he is Excelsior. He couldn't believe the good loans I got thanks to your scouting tutorial. No worries, Ben. Appreciate it, man. I'm glad to be of help. Right, Lunin's joined, so we've got the new keeper in. Very, very good news. King thrilled with new signing. So Lunin joined. So let's have a little look at the team at the moment, shall we? Because I have no idea what's going on. We've kind of got players everywhere at the minute. So the keeper, I don't think we need to improve on Lunin. We've also got Diogo Souza on loan as well. So Gomez, yeah. So Lunin and Souza is my keepers. We're still going to try and obviously bring some of our own. We need to bring a lot of our own players in. Wing back, we are going to play Carrera at the moment. My team is going to be full of loans. I'm not going to lie. Did we not go for? Why did we not go for Aguirre? What was the reason? Did he want too much money? Yeah. So we can't go for Aguirre. So at the minute it's going to be Tap Sober right now. We haven't got really a second. So we've still got a lot of centre backs to get. The left back, we haven't got any left backs. Who was Claudio Zappa? I don't like him. Did we go for Patrick Parissa as well? Box to box is going to be Bruno Paz. I'm happy with him. DLP is going to be Vargas for the time being. Or potentially Wallison or Ricino. One of them. AMR is going to be nobody. AMC is Vargas, sorry. And then the centre mid is going to be probably Wallison. Inside forward on the left is Morbeck. And the striker at the minute is, yeah, nobody. They've still got lots to do. We may as well rely on loans. Why we can, you know? We still need to bring our own players in because obviously these loans will... they'll leave, of course. But we've still got a lot more... got Porto and Benfica again. Let's see if there's any more players. So Martin Širen was really good for me last season, was he not? The Slovakian is interested again. These are being bidded for, so we need to act now. Chiquino. Finals out of Chiquino.
Unbelievable, Jeff.
Oh my lord, he's good. Was he the one that being bidded for? He's not actually being bidded for. So maybe we'll bring Chiquino in. We might actually get him. Let's loan him. Do you want me to pay 2,700? I'm probably gonna do that, if I'm honest. In fact, is he on the transfer list or asking price 1.4 million? It's a shame. Let's bring Chiquino in. Chirin, I'm probably gonna say no because we're gonna bring him in. He's being bidded for anyway, so we're probably not gonna get him. There's so many midfielders in Portugal, like a ridiculous amount of midfielders. There's a French inside forward at Napoli. Could be a shout. Zinedine Machach. He's on 9k a week though. They're probably going to want something for him. 1,800. I'm going to come back to him. Oh, I thought that was Antonio Donnarumma. Is that Donnarumma's... it is Donnarumma's brother, isn't it? Yeah, Antonio Donnarumma's interested. Milan is a centre-back. Who is a centre-back? Belodi. Is he a ball-playing defender? He's got the pace. 15 pace. Could be a good shout. His first touch lets him down. That's the only thing really in his passing. But maybe we'll get this guy in. He's only on £525 a week. I know we're getting a lot of loans in, but trust me, it'll be fine because we're going to start bringing our own players in throughout the season as well. Don't think there's really anyone else at the minute. We're still looking for a striker, really. Okay. So we lost out on Alessandro. We do need a right winger as well. We need so many. So Alessandro has joined that team. We've got some more. We've got Roma, Athletic Club, Leipzig, Leverkusen, and Lyon. I'm waiting for that 5-star player to pop up, man. That's what I'm waiting for. I don't think it's going to happen, but there's a natural ball-playing defender here. There's also a poacher. ARP. I doubt we're about to get ARP. I like this guy. This guy is probably better than the guy from Milan, if I'm honest. This guy is really strong. I'm going to go for this guy as well. Probably over the guy from Milan, to be fair. Anyone else? Candilo? Or Candido? Look at that crossing. 15 crossing. What's our left back situation like? That guy's really good. He's on 4.9k though. He's got pace as well. Mentals are really shit. What's our left back situation like? At the minute, it's only... I've got no left backs. So I'm going to bring this guy in for the time being. So you guys are wondering why I'm bringing so many players in. Like, I need to increase my rep. So the chances are most of these who we're not paying any money for they'll probably end up being in the B team once we start. We need to bring the high kind of rep players in from the big clubs to be able to us to actually sign better players. So yeah, that's fine. We're looking through them at the moment. We'll do trials again once we finish the team reports. We'll do trials again, and then we'll do team reports once more before the season ends. Or before the season starts, sorry. It's a big process. Yeah, it's a long process. But we'll get there. We'll get there. We've still got over a month left, I think. We do need to get some more trials in. Once these trials end, then we bring these other guys in. Right, we've got Villarreal, Lazio, Monaco, Stuttgart, and Schalke. Sammy joins on loan. Who is Sammy? Oh, he's the guy with the good mentals. We're going to bring him in. Like I say, the chances are they'll just be putting the B team if they're not good enough. Anyone else? No, I can't get that 5-star player, man. It's just not giving it me. Pierre Daniel Ngundia. Nah. Started the Barton save and I'm trying your 4-4-2. Nice. What's your media prediction place currently? Well, we was 16th, I think. We all know you really saw those players so you could do even more scouting than normal. Oh, I think you figured me out. Choppy, I mean, have you ever seen anyone love scouting as much as me? Let's be honest. Right, what was looking for? Season preview. So we've gone from 16th to 11th at the moment. Still got a lot to do though. I've got a few more in. Oh, Denis Terentchev. On 8k a week. I'm assuming Zenit will want some money for him. 1,600. Anyone heard of Denis Terentchev?
Unbelievable, Jeff.
Not a fan of his stats, if I'm honest. He's alright, like, he's got good mentals. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. $1.3 million value, though. I'll come back to him. We'll be doing them all again anyway. Won't get better at that price. That's what I was thinking. What's his report? Is leading, man. He can kind of fill in as well, I guess, if he needs to at other places. If he's a leading player and is consistent, I'm going to go for him. 1.6k is kind of like... Yeah, that's kind of a bargain, really. If it's a leading player, we know he's going to be good. I'm not going to go for him permanent yet. Right, so... We're going to wait for these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players to come in. We're then going to do trials. So that's 1. I'm going to reject that guy because the other guy was better. Stankov in the end got 25 for me. Nice. What month are you in now? Small? Yeah, massive. We are slowly climbing. I've still got to bring a lot of my own players in though, yeah. Take away from the top boys, Porto, Benfica, Braga, Sporting. You can give the rest of the league a game. June going into July, nice. Yeah, we've took a lot of players to be fair, right? I think most of the rest are in now. Yeah, Marseille, Ajax, Fiorentina, Kiev, Werder Bremen. There's a few. Oh, we've just forgot about the scout reports actually. These are the guys who was at clubs who are available on a free transfer. Now that guy looks really good. I really like his stats. His wage demands are a little bit high, but he looks pretty decent. That's a shame. He's inconsistent and he's injury prone. Yeah, for that price. Hey, he wants so much money. Jesus. Right, and Gode. These are the guys who, yeah, was at clubs at the time. Yeah, I'm not going to go for him. Right, we've got to be near the end. So there's so many players. Look at all them players, man. So many players. Inside forward on the right. We don't have a right winger, right? I mean, I've no idea how the fuck you say that name, so I'm not going to sign him for that reason alone. Lisov? Nah. I probably shouldn't scout like Russia, because look at the names, man. Sidibe, he looks decent. Who is Sidibe? Looks alright. Right, okay, I think we'll redo the top team shortly. Advance forward, Prio. 19 determination. Oh, I kind of like this guy. He's got a bit of pace about him as well. I mean, his dribbling, finishing, and first touch is all really good. So what do you think to this guy, chat? Joel Perot. Pro-y. Oh, what did I say? Perot. Joe Perot. We'll bring him in for the time being because we don't have a striker. Oh, they want 11k a month. Jesus, that was a waste of time. Okay, that's fine. Newcastle lead Spurs 1-0. Wow. I think that might be all the team reports. I'm literally just waiting for the next two players to come in on loan. Chiquino, we really want Chiquino, to be honest. The goalkeepers in Ledman League are quite poor, frankly. If you get Chiquino, it's GG. You reckon? You guys seem to think Chiquino's really good. I've never heard of him. We wouldn't be able to get him because he would have popped up in the Ajax reports if he was available. Oh, I've got a game. What the hell's this? I didn't even finish my team. I've got nobody. Okay, maybe I've got a full team. Where's this come from? What are we playing in here? Oh, it's the League Cup. I mean, I guess look at that team, man. We've really got to sign our own players because that's ridiculous. I mean, I might have gone a little bit over the top. I'm not gonna lie. To be honest, even the striker is shit. So we are gonna obviously bring our own players in because all my current players are all really poor from last season. But you know, if we can loan players, you know, it doesn't cost us a lot of money and we can do it. There's no limit. So why not? Moicano just turns around and goes, "Who the fuck are all these guys?" I mean, we're playing Chavez now, who are in this league. So, I mean, let's see what our team can do. It's good for your finances, exactly. It's probably not going to be good next season because we're going to be in the same situation. But we'll start bringing players in throughout the season, I guess, once we start finding them. But yeah, Lunin starts in goal. So Morbeck was with us last season. He did all right, to be fair. One 0. My Academica team got to the Champions League group stages. I only have 3 of my own players. The whole squad, bit of a nightmare for registration, though. What would you find? What would be a decent final position for you this season? What would you find acceptable? First place. You never aim for anything less. But no, I'd say acceptable in all seriousness would be second. I don't know. It's quite easy. Like it's easy to get to the. It's actually really easy to get to the Premier League. It's just when you get to the Premier League, it becomes hard. So getting there is not a problem. Like I say, the AI won't loan this many players like we have. Enrique. We've still got a lot of work to do though. Great goal. But yeah, we should be quite comfortable this season. Like I say, we've still got a lot more players to find. We've still got a long way to go until the end of the season. But we have got a first team. If you know, we do have a first team. I don't think there's anyone who can play there. Rudy, how bad is Rudy? Awful. Look at the stats on that guy. But yeah, it's always easier to find players once you have a lot of lone players like this. We can start really looking for players soon. Once we start rising up the season preview, and more players will be interested. I wonder where Berahino is actually. You reckon Berahino will join us? How much did we offer Berahino at Bolton? Wasn't it like 4K? It's probably a bit too much. Jesus, a bit of dirty game this. Everyone's diving in. Oh, that's a red card. I mean, the board wants us to finish in the top half, so the board are obviously quite ambitious, really. Or it's just the fact that the league isn't amazing. So Berahino, get a Herminator in. As a feign. Yeah, I don't think Berahino will be interested. We'll have a look where he is, but I doubt it. Our rep is still really small, don't forget. The problem I've got is no one brings away because Madeira is like 600 miles away from mainland Portugal. I think it's like 600 miles. The away fans, like, no one brings any. We take 7 or 8 away fans to games. It's a little bit embarrassing, really. And you can see the away fans here. Like, look, there's no one. These are probably going to score because Lunin's playing well. I think Lunin's going to be big this year. Some of you guys said Lunin was really good. So I signed him thanks to you guys who were saying he was good. So let's hope he is. Take away the top 4 in Portugal and the rest of the league is basically Championship, if not League 1 level. Yeah, pretty much. Defensively, we looked alright. We was down to 10 men as well. Let's have a look how many away fans Chavez bought. Why did I have the vision of the Wildstone Raider then? You got no fans. Let's have a look. So Chavez bought 14 away fans. Nice. I mean, a home game against Nacional, but Nacional is on the island and it's a local derby. They bought 1,500. It's not a great sign when the away fans have got more than us. Benfica only bought 125 away fans. Porto bought 125. Sporting bought 125. Benfica, mainly 125. Is that the max that the away fans can have, apart from Nacional? Right, we've got until the 10th of August to get the signings done. Ryan Cassidy. Mate, is awful. Is available. I don't know if he's interested. Right, the right back's in. 125 spaces on the ferry. Oh, I've still got team reports coming through. How far down are we? So we're at like Cran's team now. So I think we're near the bottom. Yeah, we've got like only a few left. Probably a few more days. Look for Ryan Kent. He's on the loan list, but he won't join us. Yeah, better quality players. I have scouted Liverpool. We're going to do them again, don't worry. I just want to look for a few players from my filters after this. I think we're at that stage now where we can hopefully get a few more better players on trial. Chiquinho rejected. No. We were so close. Let's try again with key player, maybe. Oh, that's a shame. Now they want 40k a month. Brilliant. We were so close to getting him, boys. I think that's everybody in, so... Loan-wise, anyway. We need to look at... the free trials again. Oh, there's some more here, actually. Mitrovsky. Anyone heard of Mitrovsky? Mitro is great. You can kind of play inside forward there if I need him to as well. How much do they want? It's only on 1.4k a week, so we know we can afford it. Let's bring Mitrovsky in. I'm sure I've had this left back. Oh, that guy's good, man. Look at this guy. I'm sure we had him with Madeira before, Miles. I don't know why, but this guy's name looks really familiar to me. Maybe scout Wolves. Yeah, I'll do team report on Wolves. I'm gonna see. I want to get. It's on 6k a week. We did not. Okay. Yeah, they want £6,000 a week for that guy. That's a shame. That's a shame. Right. Let's have a look. Has my assignments find it? Oh, my assignments have found an end of contract players here. So Hamid Dagim. Contract is expiring at the end of this season. So, I mean, it's not great, let's be honest. But they are finding... So, all my scouts at the minute are looking for end-of-contract players. So, we'll see. I mean, the regens are coming through, boys. So, hopefully we find our next Miladinov. That's the plan. Hopefully we do. But we need to go through the player search again. I guess there isn't. Oh, there is. So last time we did this, there was only one player available. Now Jorge Gallen's available. So what we're going to do, we're going to go from the back. Because we do want to bring our own players in, even if it's some young players who have got a little bit of potential that can maybe improve and can maybe sell on. So I'm not particularly looking for first team players, but it would be nice in case these loans go back to try and get these players, get some players. Did I just say you pronounce Miladinov's name correct? Yeah, it's in my head now. Yeah, it's in my head. Miladinov. I'm pronouncing his name correct. Now we're not actually playing with him, right? I mean, I wanted to get Gronley, but yeah. They want 2.2 million for him. It might be worth getting team reports in all of England Premier League, you know? We haven't really done well on free transfers this year. Not really found much. Which is a shame. Yeah, so we've already scouted them too. Yeah, we're not finding much. Maybe we just rely on the maybe we rely on the assignments to find us some free transfers. Let's trial this guy. But let's see what we can find. So let's go from the back. We're still going to look for the players. We're going to go now. We're going to go wing backs. Support. We'll also do the director and get them in. Just sign Ronaldo. I wish I could, Birchie. Sadly, you know, we can't. Just about to say Jimmy with the director. Yeah, we'll do free transfers on the director and get them on trial as well, just in case. I mean, Pikachu. We found a guy called Pikachu. Carmel, what's going on, man? Right, there's a few players. Let's see if we've already scouted these, though. So yeah, we scouted all of them apart from these guys. Gui Ferreira. Let's get him in. Carlos Rodriguez. Yeah, it's not. Nah, I don't like. Pikachu's great. How about right backs? Nuno Lopez. Right, there's a few players here for right backs. We're going to bring them in. Right, ball playing defenders. Then we're gonna do team reports once more. Only on the big clubs, I think. And maybe the Premier League. Randall is good. When would you say is best age to blood new gens in the Premier League? I don't know really. I always leave them in the youth team until they're 18 at least. I was thinking about Patrick Parissa actually. The guy we got at Bolton. I think we've already looked at him actually on this save. Ball playing defenders are so hard to find. It's usually the ones that we've already scouted as well. Yeah. Apart from the 35-year-old. And then so many players become available. Nathan Cameron? I don't really recognise any of the names. Let's see if there's any like young players we can bring in. The Brazilians wanted. Right, let's have a look at deep line playmaker support. Increasing your rep in this save will be an absolute bitch. Yeah, I'm excited though. Honestly, I'm really excited. Ben Watson popped up, who's available, but he's got a club sadly. There used to be a player in the Portuguese league called Pitbull. I mean, we've got to be honest. Like I say, I don't have to just rely on loans this season and just bring a big batch of players in from the assignments next year, and maybe use my money for that. I don't really know what to do. Right, 16 players have been found. We've scouted most of them, to be honest. Yes, unlimited loans. I don't know if they just do that and just bring a lot of players in via end of contract, via assignments. I don't know if they go that route this season. I'm still going to look just in case we see anyone. Try and tick in the transfer. We'll get like so many players though, right? I mean, we'll try it, but there'll be loads of good players, I think. We'll offer them trials and they won't join. I guess we could try and go for the bid if see what they want. Right, let's have a look at ball playing box-to-box midfielders now. 11. It's got to give me someone, surely. I've been wanting to get Guegon Miles, but Guegon wants like 200k. How do you scout the world within a 49.5k budget? Because I've only got 34k left. And these aren't, I don't think these are scout, these don't class as scout reports, right? If you offer them a trial, it doesn't come out your scouting budget, surely. Yeah, there's not many box-to-boxes available, unfortunately. Let's go up one more and just see if we can untick the transfer section.
Unbelievable, Jeff.
Like Santiago Romero, for some reason, isn't interested. I mean, he looks really good, but I'm going to assume, yeah. So, I mean, it's worth checking just in case. It's definitely worth checking. Let's have a look at inside forwards, because we are a little bit short on inside forwards as it stands. Inside forward support. On the left. Partially. Expired. You can always put the left box to the box up to the wall. Remember it to put back down when you're done, so as not to burn your budget. Yeah, most of my budget comes from the scouting, the team reports, to be fair. Alright, you're going to give me any inside forwards? Yeah, it's on FM Scout. So, like, I've scouted that guy. Let's see if... So, there's only one player on that. Let's see if there's any more. There's no more, apparently. There's no inside forwards who match that criteria. That's crazy. I support Mansfield. He's wanted by Premier League clubs. Matthias Indio. He's quite good, but is he the one that's not interested? Drafted to the MLS. Brilliant. Honestly, I really might. Yeah, I think I'm just going to... I think I might just rely on loans this season. So Arundel, how much does Arundel want? £725 a week rotation. I mean, that's worth it. If we get him on a 2-year contract, just as a backup in one of our players, I guess. Let's get Arundel. Quite good stats. Bit of pacey, good mentals, rotation, French. That's fine. So that's one player coming in. We'll see if there's any good players on these trials. What do you think to Mansell's start of the season? Terrible. Absolutely dreadful. Yeah, not good. Not good. I think that's all the trials in now. Right, let's have a look. Any good trial players? Enrique Trevisan, 22-year-old Brazilian. Looks half decent. The 20 determination this guy's got. Nice. That's a good find. Sadly, his passing technique and first touch isn't great for a centre-back, unfortunately. How much does he want? Bit too much. Who else we got? Mario Sergio. How much does he want? Brazilians seem to want so much money. I mean, this guy... This guy might be alright. I like his pace. It's quite cheap, to be fair. Good player for most sides. We're going to need some backups. So I'm going to bring this guy in, I think. Can we get him down to rotation, though? Yeah. We're just going to go 1.7. That's fine. We might be able to sell him. Who else we got? The rest are quite poor, to be honest. Manuel Rome. Spanish. I like this guy. A nice little bit of flair at 15. Natural attacking midfielder as well. Finishing's a little bit low, but that's not a problem. What do you think to this guy? Current stats. Good player for most league sides. Not really got many cons. How much does he want, I guess? 4.7k. Every time we find a player who wants too much money. That's annoying. Right, okay. We're just going to go with that. Just going to wait for this batch of players to come in. Like I say, I think, honestly, I'm just going to rely on loans this season. Just to keep the... just to kind of keep the finance down. So when we do get promoted to the Prem, we can kind of go all out, I guess. You can try Salgueiros. I don't know if Salgueiros are in the 4th tier, though. Or, yeah, Liera have got like a sugar daddy. Right, that is all the team reports done now. Oh, we've got Gameres in the next round. We need to look through the team because the team still isn't quite done. The Mario Sergio joins, the right back. We need to look through the team because I still think we're missing a lot of players. I think we've got too many players in certain positions as well. There's a 4-star inside forward. It's on £30,000 a week. I don't think we're going to get Osbiliz, whatever his name is. It'd be amazing to get him, but I don't think we're going to. Yeah, they want £30,000 a week. That's a shame. Advanced forward, though. A German at Besiktas. I don't think we still haven't got a striker, you know. Marcus Edwards is there. So Marcus Edwards has come up available to loan. But he's on 13k a week. I'm assuming they want something for him. Oh, they don't want to loan him to me. Okay. Okay. But yeah, we need to be checking the assignments. I think there's another one here. We've looked at that guy. There wasn't 4 last time. Oh, Marcus Edwards' contract expiring at the end of the season. Right. I think we just need to go through the team now. Mitrovski's joined. So I think attacking midfield and midfield-wise, we're sound. Arundel joins as well.